This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. It's for Friday, July 17th. I'm James Spann. Hot dog day weather. Sun, heat, haze, a storm or two along the way. Check it out. Water vapor satellite view. Good old upper ridge all across the southern states. Kind of what you expect this time of the year. The jet stream is to the north. A little band of easterlies down to the south across the Gulf of Mexico. And got a few pockets of convection around, but not many. Most places are dry today. The better cluster is actually way down south near the Gulf Coast. And even down there, most of the locations are sunny as could be. Panama City and Destin. There is one storm near Gulf Shores as I do this update. That was the shelf cloud at Orange Beach about 2:30 this afternoon. There's the radar. That was taken at 2:39. A few widely scattered storms from some of the over-the-mountain suburbs in Birmingham south. Those are just drifting south and will fade very quickly. Mostly mid-90s on the board today. Birmingham at 95. We'll expect mid to upper 90s over the weekend. And, yep, some spots maybe touching 100, especially on the western side of the state. Note, Columbus, Mississippi is sitting at 99. Heat advisories for a lot of the United States from the Gulf Coast up to Chicago. Counties in orange. Most of the active severe weather well to the north of here. Again, there's a marginal risk for the Gulf Coast. But as we've talked about, the showers there very widely scattered. Tomorrow, a risk up north. That would include Des Moines, Chicago, Milwaukee. And on day 3, Sunday, a risk of severe weather from Kansas up to Detroit and Cleveland. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week for the northern half of the state, generally under 1/2 inch. And in the tropics, a little wave out in the Atlantic between the Lesser Antilles and the coast of Africa, moving to the west-northwest. And I just don't think that does anything. The air is very dry surrounding that, and the winds become very harsh as it moves to the west. And bottom line is tropical storm formation not expected anytime soon across the Atlantic Basin. Hey, model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1, 594 heat ring. From near Midland, Texas, over to Birmingham and Montgomery. So you know it's going to be a hot day. Temperatures, upper 90s, both models. The GFS, the NAM are at 98. And like today, a storm possible, but they'll be pretty widely spaced. And that's the deal on Sunday. Highs mid to upper 90s. A storm, a possibility, but they'll be few and far between. And that's the theme next week. We'll have little minor variations in the ridge from day to day that might determine the placement and coverage of the storms, but identifying that far in advance is almost impossible to do. There's Tuesday. Again, mid to upper 90s, Wednesday of next week. Same deal. Thursday, hot, muggy, widely scattered storms. And a week from today, this is Friday, July 24th. Ridging around here, got a strong trough up in the northwest. But for us, things just don't change. Partly sunny, hot, muggy, a few spots. Could see a passing storm. Here's the end of the forecast, Monday, July 27th. The heat ridge shifting to the west. Looks like a little weakness is developing east of here, and that might open the door for a little better chance of showers and storms by then. But overall, just looks a whole lot like July there, with highs mostly in the 90s. 102 tomorrow, I think, is too hot. That's too excessive. We do note the ensemble here brings us down to 89 right at the end of the month, closer to 90. But overall, July 24th, through July 30th, temperatures will likely be above average. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.